Oh, my dear sister-in-law, I'm trying to talk to you. I hope you're reading this right now. I mean, really, just how many times are you going to make me text you until you finally get back to me? Do you think that you're better than me or something? You really have some nerve, do you know that? Please tell me that it's not true that you're working until late in the night before your brother's wedding. I mean, it might just be like that. You really are the pathetic kind of person who would actually do something like that. Do you know that? Honestly, your life must actually just be so sad.
Yes I am. I guess you could say that work's dragging on a little bit, and I have to say that I don't really appreciate the way that you're talking to me. I don't really see anything wrong with how hard I work. I try really hard at my job, and I don't see why I should be attacked for it. The people who I'm working with at the moment are a little bit behind schedule, so I have to wait a bit longer for them to finish. It's not that I'm always having to work or something like that. It's just that there are some nights that demand that I work a little longer and harder than other ones, and that's it. Surely you can understand that, right, Julia?
Oh, my dear Taylor, for working in such a strange place, you've got a lot of pride, don't you?
Pride? What's that supposed to mean? I don't understand what you mean by that.
You know that you don't have to be so cool and calm about it in front of me, right? You must really think that you're some kind of god among us mere mortals for how hard you work, huh? I mean, really, do you think that you're better than me just because you have a job that you work such long hours at? You really need to learn some humility, you little brat. All you have to say is that you're working late into the night and that there's been a sudden change in the work schedule. You can come up with whatever excuse you want to, but it's just so obvious to anyone who knows you that you think you're just so much better than everyone else that you interact with. You can pretend otherwise, but we all know the truth.
But I don't think I'd describe it as a night shift. That's not really how my work is done. I mean, I am working late, but again, it's just because some stuff came up that needs to be taken care of. It's really not that I think I'm better than anyone or anything like that. It's just something that's going on with a project we're working on now.
Okay, I suppose that's fine. You know, it's no big deal if you can't make it to the wedding ceremony, if you're going to be working all night. After all, you have such a huge, important project to work on. I would just hate for you to lose any progress on it for something as silly as a wedding. I know how important your work is, or at least how important you think that your work is. So please, by all means, please don't trouble yourself to go to our wedding just because you have a little work.
Wait, no, I think you've got this a bit backwards. It's not like that at all. My work isn't going to affect me getting to the ceremony. I am actually trying to get everything that I need to get done right now so that I can go and make time so that I'm able to make the ceremony. It's absolutely not the case that I don't want to attend the wedding. You have to know that's just now what's going on, right? I haven't got my parents around anymore, and if I were to not show up to the ceremony, my uncle and his family would be the only relatives on the groom's side that'll be there. By the time the ceremony starts, everything should fall into place here, and then I can attend the ceremony. Please don't think that any of this has to do with me not wanting to attend the wedding. I am actually working like I am right now just so that I can go to the wedding and be there for my brother. I really hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. Everything will work out just fine. The timing of it all isn't that bad. I planned ahead for this so that I could make sure that I would be able to make it to the wedding without any issue at all. I really don't think that we're going to have any issues at all, so if you're actually worried about me showing up, just know that I'll be there.
Ah, okay. Is that how you think it's going to work? You don't think that you won't be able to make it? So I guess that means that you're sure that you will be able to make it. Because that's the way that you're making it sound right now, but I don't know. We'll just see how late you end up working into the night. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you just weren't able to make it to the wedding at all at this rate.
It should be fine. Anyways, I've got to get back to work so that we can finish up here. I'll see you tomorrow, Julia. I hope that you get plenty of rest, too. You've got a big day coming up, and I really am looking forward to being there tomorrow. Take care, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, that's not a problem. Just letting you know that you don't have to force yourself to come to the ceremony if you're really busy. An ordinary factory worker wouldn't really fit into our wedding ceremony anyways, especially being around an elite music college grad.
Good morning, Julia. I hope you were able to rest well before your big day today. I know that you're probably feeling a lot of different emotions right now, but I just want you to know that I think things are going to go really great for you and that you have nothing to worry about at all. I just arrived at the wedding venue as I was able to get all my work done. I know that you were seeming a bit nervous the other night about whether or not I would actually be able to finish it all in time, but I want you to know that I really worked hard to make sure that I'd be able to make it here on your big day.
Oh, hello there. I wasn't expecting you to message me this morning. So you got here with plenty of time then? Ugh, and here I thought that you were going to be working all through the night and would just end up falling asleep at your desk or wherever it is that you work. I can't believe that you actually made it here in time.
It may seem out of place, me being here, but we're the groom's only relatives. My uncle, his family, and I are all my brother has. So I understand that it might seem a little weird and could even make things maybe just a little awkward in things like photos and the like. But I just want you to know how important this is for my brother. I know that he really appreciated us being there for him. Thank goodness I was able to attend today. I'm really glad that I was able to get here in plenty of time. There were a few moments while I was working that I was worried that I wouldn't be able to make it in time, but I was so glad that we were able to make it all work out in the end.
I didn't really think you'd get here. I wonder if you're not willing to give up personality is due to you being stubborn. After all, I really should have just figured out that you were going to push through and do it all just so you could show up today and tell us all about just how hard you worked, since that's all you like to talk about. I'm not surprised, as you're just a high school graduate who sits at the bottom of society. It's so sad how hard you try to show off, as if you could ever actually make something out of yourself. But it's obvious that you were never, ever going to achieve anything with your life. And of course, it doesn't help your case at all that you're just so fat and ugly. You probably just spend all day at work because you think that no one would ever want to see you in public. But let me tell you right now, you are absolutely right. No one does want to see you at all because of just how fat and ugly you are.
Well, good thing I didn't end up rushing during the middle of all the excitement and ruining the atmosphere of the ceremony. I really thought that you would be just a little more glad that I would be able to make it, since you were making such a big deal about all of this yesterday. But anyways, I know that it's your big day and that I'm sure that you're going through a lot of emotions right now, but I really don't think that there is any need to talk to me like that at all. After all, we are going to be family soon, so I just don't see the need for this kind of language.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that you're actually trying to lecture me on my big day. You really do have some nerve. Do you know that? If I wanted advice from a fat, stupid, ugly person, then I might go to you. But trust me, there are still plenty of better options, even within that option. You really are such a pain to deal with sometimes. Do you know that? Ah, yes. Now I remember what I was going to ask you. Never mind about what you were talking about before. We have much more important things to discuss to make sure that my big day goes off without a hitch. I wanted to ask you to do me a favor, my dear sister-in-law. Surely you could do just one tiny little favor on my wedding day, right? I mean, surely that wouldn't be too much to ask of my future sister-in-law. Isn't that correct?
Oh yeah? And what might that be? Because you were making it sound like this is going to be some tiny little thing, but, well, I just don't really know what to think about it. But you're right. It is your wedding, so what choice do I have?
Okay, so after the ceremony at the chapel, the wedding reception will be held at a different venue.
Oh, I see. I think I did know that. What about it? Did you need some help setting up or something after their ceremony? Because if that's the case, then I don't think that should be too much of a problem for me.
My friends from the music college I attended are going to be doing some entertainment for us, so that includes singing and other performances. As one of the only representatives from your side of the family, could you sing a song in front of us and all the guests we have?
In other words, you're giving me no choice but to sing in front of everyone who was invited to your wedding? I really should have known that you were going to ask me to do something like this.
Well, yeah, but you're cool with it, right? If it's too difficult for you to sing a song, you could always sing a nursery rhyme that elementary school students get taught.
No, I know some songs to sing. I don't need to resort to nursery rhymes. Okay, fine, I'll do it. If you really want me to, then I guess I have no choice. I'll just do my best with the singing. I just hope that it's all to your liking. After all, this is going to be in front of everyone at your wedding, and I would hate to cause some kind of scene or something like that.
Oh, really? You're not joking? You're actually going to go ahead with this? I didn't think that you were going to be such a pushover for me. You really are the best sister-in-law in the whole world. Do you know that? And by that, I mean that it's so easy for me to boss you around.
Why would I joke about it when you asked me to sing? I will even sing a special song if my brother's new wife requests it. What kind of songs do you like? Just so you can have something special sung to both of you.
Okay, now just back up a bit. You'd actually take requests if I said what I wanted to hear? You mean that you would really just sing whatever song it was that I asked you to sing at my wedding? I didn't realize you were going to be so accommodating.
Well, yes, but it has to be within a range that I'm able to sing to without my voice cracking. So if you could please choose a song that you think I would actually be able to do some justice, then I really don't think that I'll have any problem with this at all.
I get what you mean. Do you feel like you can't back out from this? Is that why you think you should give it your all? Okay then, how about I give you the opportunity to sing a song by that really popular singer who's releasing a lot of music right now?
A song by a popular artist, huh? Well, there's so many popular artists, so it depends. Who are you talking about?
What are you saying? Don't you know any popular songs at the moment? Are you really telling me that you don't even listen to the radio or go to the clubs to hear what everyone else our age is listening to? Well, I guess that can't be helped since you're living at the bottom of our society. Maybe you're living in a dreamland thinking that you're equal with us.
No, you're just not listening to me. There are so many popular artists right now releasing music, so how am I supposed to know who you're talking about? So, would you give me a name of who you want to hear me sing to? Then I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. I thought you were meaning that you knew no one that you could sing. Okay, I'll give you a suggestion. There's this really popular artist that I'm talking about. Her name is Taylor, and her music videos get so many views on YouTube. She's always being constantly streamed by us higher people in society.
So, Taylor is her name. You want me to sing one of her songs?
Yes, one of Taylor's songs. I don't like the fact that you share the same name as her, but surely you've heard of her, right?
Well, yeah, I do know who you're talking about, but I guess I just want to make sure that you're really sure about all of this.
Her new song just released in September, and it's being streamed like crazy. None of us can get enough of her. Her record label put out an announcement that she's going to put out a new album really soon. Actually, I'm a super big fan of hers, so I listen to her music all the time.
Yeah, I know that she's super popular. This is the first time I'm hearing that you're a huge fan of her music, though.
Her voice is incredible to hear. She can hit both the high and low notes when she sings. She sings so perfectly. All of the songs she's released, she's written herself, and she's great at expressing what she writes in her lyrics. She is the absolute best singer on the planet right now. She definitely was able to get lots of singing and music practice from a prestigious school or something.
Oh, really? If she's as good as you say she is, then she must have gone to a really good music school.
So if you can sing a song by Taylor with doing all the things that she does in her songs, I'd be super happy. Like, all you need to do is sing well.
Right. Okay. I guess all I can do is my best. So what kind of song by her do you want me to sing?
Would it be weird to request that you do the song that she released in September at my wedding ceremony? I would really like to hear you sing it.
That song. Right, okay. I should be able to practice a little bit before the ceremony.
As the bride, I'm also going to perform a song for everyone's entertainment. I'll set up an order for us to do it in. You can sing after I've sung my song.
Okay, that should be no problem. I mean, if that's what you really want after all, I guess I can make this happen for you.
Well, I just don't think that you'll be able to sing as well as me, so it's better if I sing first so that everyone will know that I did a more memorable performance. I mean, I was the one who went to an elite music college, so I've got a lot more experience than you. Hey, as long as we have fun and you make everyone laugh, that's the main things. You can make us laugh with your off-pitch notes. It doesn't matter too much if you're off-key a little bit. You'll do great. You've got some explaining to do. What the heck was that performance?
What are you talking about? Did something happen? Didn't you enjoy the song that I did for you?
What the heck happened? I wasn't expecting that voice to come out of you. I was shocked to see you when you came up to the front. My sister-in-law. Please tell me you're not the real Taylor I was talking about earlier, are you?
Well, it's actually true. I'm the real deal, Julia. My label said that it was fine for me to show up to my brother's wedding ceremony and perform. They said it was fine to show my face to the guests, including my new sister-in-law. You did request for me to perform at your ceremony, after all.
What the heck is going on? I am in such shock. I had no idea you were the real thing. I thought you were just some high school dropout that works at a factory, but you're a singer with a huge following?
I quit my job at the factory about 2 years ago when I knew I could do better with the life I was given.
What do you mean? You quit your job to pursue singing? Is that true? Are you serious?
I guess I'll explain myself. My parents passed away in an accident in the fall of my first year at high school. It was a devastating blow to our family. I was thinking of getting a job so that I could work and earn money so that my younger brother could go to college. Nowadays, I can make a living from streaming my videos on YouTube, and I also get requests for other work I can do, so it can be a little difficult to balance both. So now, I'm just doing one thing, which is being a full-time singer. The reason why I was working late last night was because I was performing elsewhere.
But the entertainment you gave today, surely someone put something in the microphone to make you sound that good. I didn't think that you could sing like that, even though you didn't go to a college for music.
Well, if you're saying something like that happened, you were the one using the microphone before I was when you were singing.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Just what are you trying to say by telling me something like that, huh? You really have some nerve texting me something like that. If you have something to say, then why don't you just come out and say it?
I'm talking about you using the microphone before me. Then, once I used it, you were using it again, so it just makes me wonder if something was done by you. The only person who was messing with the mic was the staff member who sprayed it with disinfectant between our performances.
Well, then it must have been the staff member who did something to the microphone to make you sound good. There is no way that someone like you could ever be able to sing that well. I refuse to believe it. It just shouldn't be possible.
You're accusing me of this even though you said that you were a huge fan of my videos and music. But as soon as you found out who I really was, your excitement kind of disappeared, did it not?
Well, after all, you're basically a fraud. Taylor would definitely have had graduated from a music college to be able to even sing in front of all the guests. All you are is a high school graduate that had no future. You used to work in a factory, for crying out loud. You're just a fraud. Stop pretending to be someone that you're not.
Well, I can see why you doubt me, but still, it doesn't make me feel great. Although I suppose that I'm glad that at least you finally know the truth. It does feel like a kind of weight off of my shoulders. I'm going to do a live broadcast in 3 days' time, so if you tune in to watch me, then surely you'll believe everything you're hearing and seeing.
You're doing a live performance online? In 3 days? Are you for real?
Yes, I am. I think I'll head home now. I don't think it's a good idea to attend the after party. I don't want to make any more of a ruckus since it's your wedding. Julia, it's Taylor. I just wanted to ask you something. I kind of need to know what you said last night. Why did you make such a fuss about my schooling and my background yesterday at the after party? Why did you say that I was lying about it?
So what? Why are you questioning me about it? So what if I mentioned it to a few people? I'm not the one who's lying to everyone around them. I only told people the truth about what's going on with you. You can't just blame me just because I found out that you were only a high school graduate and that you worked in a factory. It's worse when you lie about going to a prestigious music college and falsifying your academic background for everyone to hear. The people who are so hyped up at the wedding over you will look back and think of how much of a liar you are and not want to be fans of your music anymore.
Okay, I get what's going on here. I obviously didn't check what was being said about me, and that's the answer that I'm left with.
Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're talking about. You're completely confusing me.
You know, Julia, there's just a little fact that I'm going to mention to you before this all gets out of hand. In a previous Q&A video I posted online, I talked about how I had to drop out of high school halfway through and start working because of the terrible circumstances my family faced. I never mentioned anything about going to some music college. I know I never went, but it doesn't mean I can't sing.
Huh? What video? A fan actually asked you about where you got where you are today? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
But then you started stirring up things at the after party by telling people that I never went to music college and that I'm just a lowlife that didn't manage to graduate high school and had to work to earn money. When I think a lot of people know that to be true, you're the one who misinterpreted everything about me. For all the people who have seen the video, they wondered why someone would say something like that. They must be jealous of your success.
I haven't got a clue what you're on about. Taylor, I never really meant anything by what I said. I was just speaking the truth. What's the matter with that? So, when you actually think about it, I didn't really cause any damage to you at all. Not to your personality, your background, or your career. Right? I can't believe what's happening to me right now. This isn't fair. I think I'm going to get a divorce handed to me by your brother.
Huh? What are you talking about? What's going on?
I think this is because of the live broadcast that you're doing.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I told my brother what you tried to do to me. You were trying to make a huge fuss about me lying about my academic background without even thinking about that I already admitted it to millions of fans? And that I mentioned as well in my broadcast, I mean.
So he found out what I said? You told him? How could you do this to me? I am his wife. He doesn't need to know those things that I said.
Maybe because it's important and I talk to my brother about these sort of things now that our parents are gone. I guess my brother discovered what you said just as I was about to send that comment you mentioned to me, but I didn't have my phone on me to do that. I really wanted to, though.
Because I had no idea that Taylor, who I was a huge fan of, had not graduated from music college, but hardly graduated from high school. Plus, you stood out way too much at my wedding and took the spotlight off of me. You made a fool out of me. How could you do that to a fan?
But think about what you did in the first place, Julia. As a singer, I never said that I graduated from a music college. A lot of singers actually don't go to music college, by the way, these days. In a magazine article that I did, I introduced my background to the readers so they could get to know me better. I wrote that I had entered the workforce after I dropped out of school so that I can get my younger brother into college and that I could make a living. I have never once lied about my education or my background. I've got no reason to lie, so I didn't appreciate what you said to me, so I told my brother.
Then why is it that my sister-in-law talked about going to university to study music in the first place? You've made everything for me so confusing.
Oh, right. I guess I will explain that now. My brother told me that every time you watch my videos, you used to ask what university I went to study music. And then he said that I didn't, but you never listened as you were too focused on what you actually wanted to believe was true.
Huh? What are you saying? I don't understand what's going on anymore. I am so confused. Do you really think I'd be that stupid?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it could be that you judged people solely based on their academic background and just believed that I went to a music college.
What? What do you mean by that? I do nothing of the sort. I am a good person. I'm not judgmental at all. How could you say something like that to a fan? How can you accuse me of something like this? I'm just trying to get the truth out of all this.
I've already told people the truth. You're the one that turns their nose up if they haven't come from a wealthy background. There are no facts about me in the magazines or online that I went to music college. Stop saying that I lied to my fans when I didn't. I've been nothing but truthful. I've never falsely stated that I've attended a music college. I learned how to play and write music all by myself. I made a public statement to my fans that I was a high school dropout and that I worked for a while before starting my music career. How many times do I have to explain this before it gets through your thick skull? Stop trying to sabotage me! If you start leaving any more comments online about me and my history that I've been truthful about, you'll hear about it from my label. You'll be the one getting burned from all of this, not me. I've done nothing to you, but you've tried to embarrass me in front of my fans and the music world. You should be grateful that my brother isn't doing any more than divorcing you for how you've treated me.
But it was obviously a mistake. He shouldn't be divorcing me over this. It was just a simple mistake. I can fix it.
Otherwise, apart from what I just told you, I've got nothing else to say to you anymore.
But please, Taylor, you've got to help me out here. Make your brother see sense that I was just made a mistake about you and that I'll make it up to him somehow. I still want to be married to him and I am a huge fan of you and your music. I just made a mistake, that's all.
Even if I wanted to help you, I wouldn't after all the trouble you've went through to try and sabotage my career. I've worked hard to do what I've done to get my brother into school and happy. I think it's better for you both to get a divorce so that it can all blow over and we can all move on.
Are you kidding me right now? You're just going to let this all happen to me? But I'm a fan. I thought your fans were important to you. I don't understand.
Well, I just stated what I wish to happen, so I don't think I want to help someone who tries to sabotage their inspiration. If you want to change the outcome, you need to talk to my brother and come to some sort of conclusion. I wish you luck, but I don't see you being an orphan. But it was originally my brother's idea for me to sing at their wedding ceremony. He said that she was a huge fan of mine and that he wanted it to be a surprise. He ended up apologizing to me as the outcome turned out to be the exact opposite of what he was expecting. But that's not his fault. As a result of this, him and Julia got divorced. From there, Julia was even more aggravated by the fact that I never went to college to study music and that I was only a high school dropout. She began searching for a highly educated and rich man. Apparently, he graduated from a university overseas called Oxford. He ended up earning a lot of money per year, and in conclusion, he committed marriage fraud against Julia. He was later arrested, but she was left with a huge amount of debt. She ended up in a demanding job to pay off the debt. The job has got nothing to do with her being some elite college graduate. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.